to spread the light of the Prophet ﷺ. So when they go, and when they are sent, why a Muslim would want to go to a non-Muslim country? Don't look at the Muslim countries today. Like I said, this is Akhir Zaman. Everything is upside down now. Black is white and white is black. Before, you see so many non-Muslims going to Muslim countries, especially during the time of the Ottomans. The Jews themselves, they say, we'd rather be ruled by the turban of the Muslims than the mitre of the Pope. You know, the Pope, they wear that hat, a cone like this, like that. Say we'd rather be ruled. Because Islam, especially with the Ottomans, they're holding what? Adalat, justice. They were holding justice so carefully that they're giving rights. Justice means rights. The rights to the animals, the rights to the birds, the rights to the women, the rights to the men, the rights to the small ones to the high ones, the rights of the Ahlul Bayt they gave. They weren't running around to hunt to kill them. The rights of the Christians and the Jews who come, different denominations of Christians and Jews, they come. They're able to. The rights of the Bulgarians, the rights of the Arabs, which during the time of the Ottomans, they called the Arabs the blessed race. They called them the blessed race. So all these rights, because Muslims, the adab is understanding in reality the rights. Do you understand? What is just in this time? To sit like this and to speak like this. When I'm speaking to kids, what is the rights of the children to speak at that level? That is their right. Without losing that maqam, without losing what we're supposed to give to them, without thinking to that, like today's people, level of foolishness. When you're in front of a person who has higher authority than you, what is their rights? You have to show them a different kind of respect. When you're with women, what is their rights? It is a different kind of respect. When you're with rulers, a different kind of respect. When you're with teachers, a different kind of respect. When you're with sheikhs, a different kind of respect. Awliya, a different kind of respect. These are their rights. This is adab. Correct? It is to know right, to be adil, to be just. Man, it is inside of them to know this. But whatever that is inside, if it's not taken out, it can be pushed down and it can be strangled and it can die. So Muslims, they had adab before, not now. And if there is no justice, and who is going to represent that justice? The justice of Allah here on earth. Scholars is not dealing with justice. Awliya Allah, they have a different work to do. Justice in this world, to rule people how to live, how to die. It is who? Khalifa. With the Khalifa, there's going to be justice. Without the Khalifa, it is justice, each according to his own self, according to his own head, according to his own nation, own family, own ideology, own history, own type of wealth. That is the justice they're going to follow. But everyone is claiming we're following justice from the Quran and the Hadith. Every single group. So without the Khalifa, there is no adab. Because there is no justice anymore. And justice, one of the things that Hazrat Jibreel is going to lift in the last days. Knowledge is lifted, rahmat is lifted, justice is lifted. So now, what happened to the Muslims now in this age? Oh, they have Islam. But there is no justice. That's why Muslims can sit. And I'm talking about Muslims here, I'm talking about the leaders who have the power and the authority and the resources and everything. That's why they can sit and they can see children dying. And they're not moving from their golden seats. That's why they can sit and they can see Muslims being burnt alive, but they're not moving. Because they don't want to lose their wealth and their influence. Because they have been bought. Because these are the ones who are saying, we are going to rule, not the Khalifa. Show one single Muslim leader who says we have to bring the Khalifa back. They don't dare. So in this Akhir Zaman, it is not now about titles anymore and labels anymore. It is between believers and unbelievers. Those who believe in justice, those who believe in adab, manners. So many. They're saying justice and manners only to people belonging to our nation, or our country, or our family. So now Muslims themselves, they're broken up into tribes, just like first Jahiliyyah, tribes. That's why the Muslim leader can sit and they're saying, let all these people to come through. Hey, it's not my problem. But you're a Muslim leader. It's a Muslim country. And these are Muslim people. They're going there and they're going to get shot. They're going to go back and they're going to get killed. Let them to go through. It's not my problem. You see? Everyone becomes tribal again. Finish. There is no Islam now. So now the believers are those who believe that regardless of how we are, what we believe in, there are certain basic things, basic rights. And they live according to that. Because this is Akhir Zaman. Because who is going to give us that justice? Who is going to give us, to show us those manners, if it's not from the Holy Prophet ﷺ? But so many non-Muslims, they are waking up. Why are they waking up? Because they're discovering the world. They're waking up and they're saying, this world now, it is filled with injustice. We don't believe in it. And we're not living in this world to get what the people who are unjust that they want from this world to. All these people reaching out for this world to get the riches and the treasures and the pleasures of this world, so many people in the West especially, they grow tired from that. They say, we've tasted these riches and the treasures and the pleasures of this world. It is not giving us what our spirit needs. So when they are in that situation, they get tired from this world, they look for something else. They look for what is human, not what separates, what is similar. You understand? Just as the Holy Prophet ﷺ, when he came in the first Jahiliyyah, he is looking for that similarity. He is saying, we're all humans. They say, what? I'm not the same as the slave. Those ones from his own family are saying. He is saying black and white, they are the same? No. He's saying, I'm white, I'm Arab. This one is black, he's my slave. We're not the same. We can never be the same. And he's saying, all the different tribes, you are the same. All the sons of Adam, you are the same. So people rebel against him because of that. They say, what, you're going to make all of us to sit next to each other to be the same? No, we are not. They rebel and they fight against that. They lost. Prophet ﷺ is saying in the Hujjatul Wada, the last sermon that he gave, no Arab has superiority to a non-Arab, and non-Arab has a superiority over an Arab except taqwa, except the one who is obedient to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That one is higher. So in the past, people were looking for that, taqwa. These days, Muslims are not looking for taqwa. They're saying, we already have Islam. What do you mean taqwa? We already have taqwa. Khalif, Khilafat, what? What is that? We are fine. Just we need to unite. Unite for what? Unite under what? But other ones, that they have real belief. Now they're saying there is something very wrong in this world. And we feel it too. Of course there are exceptions. There are exceptions, Muslims who are awliya Allah. Of course there are. So many who are looking. But for the majority, they say don't. Don't even. Even if there are people coming up, they say this is injustice. The ones in power says don't speak. Sit down. Don't enter into politics. Because Islam is not politics. Allah Allah. Politics is politics. Islam is Islam. Allah Allah. Where you learn that from? In Islam, Islamic history, there is a separation of church and state. Holy Prophet ﷺ, he came just to teach people individually how to be a good person. He came and he shook the foundations of Arab culture that was established for thousands of years. He changed everything. He changed the social order. People, they're belonging to tribes. He changed all of that. No, you're no longer tribal. Now you're under al-Islam. Now, yes, the black and the white, the red and the brown, you're all the same. Now, if you look to people who are asking for equality, asking for the rights of others, those who understand the world, not only understanding, but they're sick and tired from what the world has to offer. They say, we should do something. This injustice cannot continue. But so many Muslims, they're saying, well, we just now taste the dunya. We just came out from Khilafat, 100 years. And after that, we just came out from colonization. We're just tasting a little bit of the modern life. Let us at least enjoy ourselves. Don't talk about all this. Don't talk about Dajjal. Don't talk about Mahdi alayhi salam. We're just about to taste. So you see, without those ones who are representing the Prophet ﷺ, without the Khilafat and without the awliya Allah, you can never learn adab. Impossible. Adab that you learn only according to your own head, that you read from here and there, that you collect from here and there. It is not something that is coming from that one that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has praised. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praised His Holy Prophet ﷺ, saying, verily, you are of a tremendous nature. That's why you see, today's world, there are so many people who are doing things that is against the Sunnah. Never you've heard. In 1,000 years, 1,000 years, never you've heard. But today's scholars say, it's okay. Scholars are leading the way. Saying it's okay. This is the real Sunnah. So there's no safety for people anymore. Safety is to fall behind and to hold on to the friends of Allah. By the time you know how to balance things. Yes, we had so many non-Muslims coming here. They sit down and we say Allah, they say Allah. So many, we're making namaz. They're coming in shorts, whatever. They come and they make namaz with us, correct or not? But we had so many people, including your own parents here, your own Muslim parents. They would not even step into the dargah. They would not even pray behind. If we make zikr, we say Allah, Allah. We see the kafir saying Allah, Allah, and this Muslim. They're not even saying, there's no permission given to them too much maybe. But because they block their hearts, they block their own hearts. until they remove that, not even the prophets they're given permission. Because prophets, they cannot enter where the door is not going to open when there is no permission. So, unbelievers, they know this world a little bit better. Muslims, they think this world is going to last forever now, hoping that it will last forever. The respect is coming from the Spirit. I remember Shah Effendi when he went to the prayer vigil. This is about the time that we go to the prayer vigil. Prayer vigil for the earth. We went there for 7 years straight. I remember the first or the second time we went, and it was early morning, and we were sitting down, and they were having a pipe ceremony. Shah Effendi was like, Subhanallah, how they show respect, he says, even to those things that they are. They have adab. If you have adab, you think it's so difficult for them to have Islam? No. You don't have adab. You have Islam, you don't have adab. One day, you're going to lose that. Because like what we said before, in the divine presence, nothing is admitted except for manners. Nothing. And if you come to divine presence without manners, you're declaring yourself Allah in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa min Allahu tawfiq al-Fatiha. Allah forgive you and bless you, inshallah. Right. Tamam. Any other